Brandon, how are you? Judy, Josh, Yan, Justine, Ella, Rick,
Hello, we are
how are
doing good.
you? Good. Judy, you missed out. I know you had a busy weekend, but it was amazing. For those that didn't know, we were at a 4 day event with Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power Within. Brandon, I'm glad that you were able to attend. You want to kind of share some takeaways?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It was great. Number one thing is, I think what I've got away from it is to be kind to yourself. There was one speaker talking about, hey, we're always striving towards something, but once we achieve it, it's kind of like a flat line. We don't take the time to celebrate those moments. The best part is to journey to get there because that's where we grow the most. And I feel like myself too, like I'm always striving for something. And when I do get it, I'm not celebrating those wins. And I think the biggest takeaway for me is be kind to myself throughout this because we're always learning. Second thing is like all the beliefs that you did have, like they're kind of bullshit. Sorry for excuse my language, but it's all bullshit. You can just put your mind, if you can put your mind to it, you can do it. But the number one thing is you have to believe it in yourself. And how are you going to do that? Through by repetition, the way you talk to yourself, and the more you talk to yourself, and if you see it, you can actually achieve it. So it's definitely one thing that I am incorporating every day, right? That's my biggest takeaway from it. And whatever you think you can't do, you can do it. But the first start is just believing. So,
Thank you.
mhm.
I think we have Judy. Judy, what's some takeaways that you got from the Tony Robbins event?
Um, for me, it's learning about myself. Um, it, yeah, just I think it was emotional for me. I think it was the Saturday, the third day where he went through the limited
Yes.
belief that we have.
Body of email.
So that's where I think it has the most impact for me. And also Jamie's speech about where when people say no, but no, you're knowing. I know the market is tough right now, but if there, you get rejections, you get people can make up their mind, things like that. But knowing that if this is your knowing this is what you want to do in your life, and I think just keep going. That's where the power comes in. Just keep going, knowing you'll know.
Thank you. Let's see who else. Sunny. Sunny, you were there too.
Yes, hey Daniel. Yeah, the event was great. I get a lot of thing out of it. It's just pretty much what you learn is one thing, what you can apply another thing. So that one thing I realized, what we've been struggling on is our own belief. I have, like Judy said, we kind of have a breakthrough on the third day. That's when it's really hit me hard. Um, to want to see how is everything. So I'm reading the text. Just reading my text. So yeah, just try to control your limited belief and move forward. It's not gonna be like sunny outside all the time, but sometimes it's gloomy. You did have to work in your progress, right, to move forward. That's the main thing I get from Tony Robbins event. Beside that, we did have to do and know our goal and move forward with it
Yep.
because this is your goal, if it's nobody else. And then when you reach your goal or try to obtain it, then you have a different way of looking at your life. So that's the main thing I take away from Tony Robbins event. And I want to share it with you guys and hopefully that can help you too.
Yep. And just continue to apply it. Just the 4 days is
Yeah,
intense, right?
it
And
is intense.
so let me kind of share the kind of the days. So day one, we confronted our fears head on, and we ended the night with walking on fire, right? And it's just amazing that my wife was able to come with me, and she didn't want to be there, but it's okay. And then, you know, midway through, she said she didn't want to. I said it's just just one day, and later on, she became a leader. She actually led the other ladies that were fearing to walk on fire, and she got up and excited, like, let's go, we can do it. And I saw that in her. It was nice. It was a nice feeling. Day two was discovering, what you truly value in life. Learn how to create unstoppable momentum. Right. We need to continue to push forward. Day three was, like a lot of people said, was very transformation your mindset, shattering your limited beliefs, and crafting a vision for your future. Right. And just having that snap out of it moment where, like, hey, we can do it, and just get moving. And Brandon mentioned, like, no, everything's BS, right? A lot of the stuff that if we put in our minds, or we think we apply things to other people, and in confronting, like, conflict, head on, and not not like, what did he say? Not just putting it in, and really letting go. If there's a conflict, really let it go, right? And move on. So, Anna was there. Kind of share. I know for a little bit that you can't share your whole experience, but I know that something touched you, and please share to us.
Yeah, it was just the release of a lot of things that we carry throughout our lives, and we don't realize how much of that it's holding our own happiness. For me, it was really, like Sunny said, a breakthrough. You always act happy, but are you really happy, right? So I think what I took from this is, I don't know, I just feel happy, genuinely happy now. It's
good.
It's different. It's a different feeling. I would encourage anybody to do it live, just because it's a different experience. Like, I was telling my husband, I said it was almost like a Las Vegas concert, like a Tiesto Las Vegas concert for 4 straight days. And every hour you would, like, dance your butt off. So it was amazing. Just being there around a lot of people that have all the energy. And I think I can see myself doing a lot more now, for sure.
That's good. And you have to believe in yourself, right? And
Yeah.
and you got to take away the negativity, or blaming someone else, or all these other things. And like Brandon goes back to, it's all BS. We put this BS in our mindset, and we just got to move forward, and just do it. And we can't change other people. We only can change ourselves. And sometimes we do that. So, Katie, let me unmute you. You were there too. Katie, are you able to speak?
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Sorry, I'm running around here, but
no worries.
yes, life changing. Most definitely. It was a heavy 4 day event, and man, I can just say, when he was talking, I felt like he was talking into me and pointing at me. And it was very emotional because, at times we don't realize that the sky is a limit, and we always limit ourselves at times. So with him, he pushed me out to be like, this is not it. There's more to come. And to never give up, and always, push out for your dreams. And if it's not even, obtainable, you think it's not attainable, but it truly is. With, all of his examples that he has given us. So most definitely, great event, and was just grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you, Katie. Who else was there? Calvin. He left the room. He left his car, or left his phone in the car. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff to intake, and happy to have Christian and Kathy and Michelle and all these other people that we met at the event. It was great to see a lot of great leaders. Tan stepped up. Michelle, I mean, you got a lot of leaders that help save seats for us, right? Keep the group together. And is not about the group. This whole event was about yourself, right? But having that group there, also that support system and keeping us accountable is important. Colin, you were able to attend, or are you able to share your experience about these past 4 days? I know it was a long day, long 4 days for you.
All right, good morning. Yeah, it's a 4 days event. Definitely, as a group, we group up together, we sit on the same row. Just basically we're learning from Tony Robbins and Scott and other, guest speakers. That's you feel good when you learning and growing together as a team. We take notes together. We also have fun, right? So the something I learned from Tony Robbins is you already know what you need to do, but it's just a mindset. That's why it's called unleash the power of your inside of you. So just get your mindset straight and get it going. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's it. That's pretty much that's what I learned from the Tony Robbins event. Yeah.
All right.
Can I share something real quick?
Yes.
For, I think also powerful for me within the group is because Tony had a lot of different breakout sessions doing things with your partner next to you, or a group of 3, 5, 6, whether it's, massage each other, or, talking about like I said earlier, what important to me was the disbelief that we have, and those sharing became pretty personal. And with those things that, the share with the partner, you create a deeper relationship with the person. And I think that was, not aside from Tony Robbins and how he did it, what he did, and I think also helped the group, people in the group, with different layer of deeper relationship.
Yep. So, Calvin, I know you're driving. Are you able to share with us?
Good morning. What's going on? Unleashed. I am unleashed. Yeah, so I was hoping that, well, I'm not hoping, but it's a reality that Panda is unleashed, right? So he's a great leader, and now that he's gonna like supercharge, he's gonna be a supercharged Panda. I know he has a lot of stuff that's going on in his mind he wants to implement and all that, but thankfully we have, all great partners here and great leaders that can all collectively take us to the next level. It's really the environment. It's really the environment that that kind of carry us through and help us get to the next level, right? So we have almost 20 plus we partners that were there, and it is the environment that kind of continue to push us and break through our mind, so we can, once you are broken, then you have more space to put in better stuff, right? So it's like, think of it as kind of like a glass. So when you have all this built out in the glass, right? So through times you have your personal relationship, your business relationship, things like that continue to build up. But if you don't clear out the yucky stuff, you don't have space to get new things to help you see clearer in the future. So this event is really, from what I'm hearing, most of the people is like, this is kind of help clear out some of the junk so that you can bring in better stuff. And also, one of the things that I kind of learned or got inspired is like, let's say you used to make, let's say 100,000 and now you make 1 million, the process and the method that gets you from 100,000 to 1 million is so much different than if you want to go from 1 million to 100 million. So that's why you want to continue to seek out whether it's like a coach or mentor, people that are already successful, right? Success leaves clue. So get it from those person that are already there, like that are already making 100 million, so you can go learn from them. But I'm really glad to see how strong our group is, from different strength and different talent in our group that are one of the things I want to share is like, Dan and I, we started our journey 3 years ago. In the beginning, don't know where this is going to take us, but now we have a very clear pictures on what we want to do and what we want to achieve for We Partners. So if you looked at our vision and mission statement that we spent days kind of form it together, of course, with Judy's help, that we kind of formalize our vision. And I think we are starting to get to that our vision much closer now, because we can see clearer on what we want to accomplish. So Daniel, if you want to kind of say out loud on our mission and vision statement, I think this is very critical in terms on our partnership, our organization, because if we want to get to a certain point, we want to see, or just like a mountain, you want to climb that, mountain, you got to be able to see it from far, that you have that goal so you can march towards it. And the way from where you're at and march towards that mountain is the people around you that will carry you through that point, right? Yes, we are all like entrepreneur, like, sole proprietor, like we're on our own, but having this herd, the group is gonna make your process less painful, right? Less painful, like you don't necessarily have to figure it out on your own. Someone has the answer in our group on different things, right? We have people that are like super healthy. We have people that are, work out religiously in our group. I mean, there's just different things that you don't have to look out. You just look within our group, and I can assure you, you have the answer of the things that you're looking for. So like I'm one of the moment that kind of, as I reflect during the Tony Robbins, I mean, there's so many opportunity at the event that allow us to kind of quiet down and really think, because we are always running so fast, like our world is so fast paced. We don't get to like just really pause and think and reflect. So during this past 4 days, we have a lot of opportunity to just really quiet down and reflect and see things that we have never seen before. So again, like, it's a great event. For those that attended, really, you need to take actions, right? Because during the event, you get hyped up, you get all this like state, your mental and state, it's at a high level. But when you go back to your normal routine, if you go back to your normal routine, then nothing's going to change. So you got to break the pattern. You got to at least change some of the things. One of the analogy I want to share is like, typically when people go from their house to their work, they always take the same route. When you always take the same route, it's kind of like autopilot. Your brain is not really, it's the muscle memory, just carry you through. But if you want a different view or a different inspiration, taking a different route is inevitable, right? You have to take a different route. So started to think like your normal routine, what needed to be changed. Because if you want different results, you have to change your routine. right? So again, hang on, I lost my thought here. Trying to get through. I just picked up my car from hail damage and whatnot. I'm going through a car wash. But anyway, to kind of summarize, look inside our group here. If you are seeking for answers, somebody has a key, somebody has the answer, and we are here for you, right? If you don't know anything, just reach out. We're always here for you.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate that. The mission, the we mission and the we vision, I put it in the chat. But if you want me to read it out, I mean, it's just, you can print it out, put that on. And if you have another mission and a vision you want to add to, put it next to it, right? That's just our organization, but you have your own mission. You have your own vision. Have that next to each other. See if it relates. See if it can coexist where we can continue to push each other. My thoughts on Tony Robbins. I heard him 2 times at the Build Conference, EXP Build Conference. So I kind of understood his style of way he. It's not. I don't want to say motivate, but I saw his style. So some people may have different opinions, right? I know my brother kind of mentioned like, oh, he cusses a lot and all that, and I'm more of a PG-13 type of guy, right? But the thing is, it's not about how he said it, it's why he said it, why he says words to elevate certain things, because expression, right? Why do you cheer? Why do you scream, right? Because your body, your mind, your state, your physique, right? All that is all interconnected. So that's kind of what he was doing. So got to learn a lot more about him. But the point of not about Tony Robbins' organization making a lot of money, it's about him as a human. He generally wants to help people. That is his core why, right? So pull out all the BS and the internet and all that, because I know like Calvin's wife, actually Googled him up. It's like, oh, he's brainwashing and all that. But you know what? She came, even the last day, she came to the very end. So things change, right? We can be transformed. We just have to take all that fluff out and just focus on what we need in our life, right? Whether you like Tony or not, then go to another coach, right? There's plenty of people out there willing to help. You got to find your tribe, right? Or the people to coach. We had Bill Pipes do our real estate coaching a couple of weeks ago. Ton has invested $15,000 yesterday, and we're going to do a virtual business mastery at our office in January. So we're going to have that together. We're all going to collectively help cover some of the costs. But he, as a leader, stepped up like, Daniel, I'm going to do this for the team. But, I said, well, let's figure out how to cover some costs. So we, because if we're going to be using it, we have to collectively come together. So we'll figure that out, right? He called me last night. He was, he wanted to do this, and, he's investing with him and his wife, to travel for the other, like, other programs that Tony Robbins' organization has. So that is great. I saw a lot of other people in our in EXP that were there, and just excited to see them bring their team as well. So I know we have other people on the call that didn't attend. Josh, John, Michelle, David, Rick. You probably see the group chats. Whatever it is, and we'll cut it at 9:30 today. Whatever it is, just know that there's a tribe here for you guys, and I know a lot of people are focusing on the production, but before the production, you got to ask yourself why. Find yourself so you can improve your business. This is your business. Like Anna, I know you're trying to reach a certain goal. Well, let's elevate that even further, right? Not just that one thing. Let's further up your business. Let's really take it to the next level, because you're always going to get that goal. Like let's elevate that. Let's look past beyond the one hurdle, right? So Josh, I know that you're working on deals. Rick is working on a studio. David, I know you're trying to work on your commercial, trying to get the commercial getting together. It's a tough market. John, I know you're working a couple of jobs and you're talking to restaurant owners, doing DoorDash and all that, and keep at it and text Calvin and I. It's great. There's a lot of people that are hustling, and and we're all in different situations, right? But just know that we are here for you. Michelle out in San Diego, her and her brother Mason, and they really like being part of our organization and plugging in. So I appreciate you guys getting on. Ella, Justine, without you guys on the back end, helping all the time, me texting last minute, and just being there right away and just being there, really appreciate it. Justine and Ella. Justine's new to our organization. First child coming soon. Ella's been with us almost close to 3 years, 2.5 years. So just show the gratitude and appreciation. Anna, I can see that your state of mind is different. Yeah, I mean, I through Zoom, I feel that happiness. I feel that genuine smile that something has changed, and keep at it.
There was a breakthrough for sure for me, like personally. I mean, when he did the Dickens thing with us, it was a major breakthrough. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm being open about it. If you position yourself in a place of when you open your mindset and your heart and your soul, like, you're gonna get the answers. Yeah. So I just hope that we can change lives through this, and not just ours, because that is the network and the culture that we have in the We Partners Network. And I really appreciate, Daniel, all you do for us. You are such a great leader.
Thank you. Well, we lead together. We're all leaders. The why of our We Partners is not just to make money. It's not just to do real estate deals. It's not just a real estate club. It's a family. This is our family, together. And for those that don't understand that or don't believe in that, I pray for them that they realize how much hard work that we all come together with this. And it is not just like I said, it's not just a real estate club. It's more than that. And hopefully you guys can find other partners that we can help together to do life with. I mean, really, as we get older, Rick is getting older, and when he shared, he lost his mom a few years ago, my parents are getting older too, right? All of our parents, if you have parents still alive, they're all getting older, right? How can we, move on and do better, and then also instill that to our next generation? Because we know that this next generation is getting lazy. They're entitled. They got everything in the palm of their hands, right? And if they don't start being creative and understanding, because they complain, right? And I complain too, right? And how can we change that mindset for them so they can continue on to do better? Or else it's just going to be, wars are here, right? I mean, we see that. What are we doing about it? How can we bring the joy and be the light to people? Okay, John, I know it's emotional. You hang in there, guy. You're not alone. Okay, you can text any of us here if you want to say hi. Just hop on a call. Like, hey, I just need a partner to just chat with for 5 minutes. We're here. Okay, so well, I hope you guys have a great Monday. It's 9:30. Thanksgiving is next week. Tomorrow, Judy is doing a volunteer event. Please check the We Partners chat, the group community. I don't know how many people have signed up, but it doesn't seem like a lot on that link, because you can see it. But anyways, let's sign up and help out. And I'll text everyone more information again today. If you're in Texas, in Dallas, the Texas Regional Rally is on Friday. Please get your ticket. Invite someone. We have plenty of seats left. We have a bigger venue this time, so please invite other people that you want them to be your business partner, right? Have them come check it out. Check out the culture. What else was there? NATCAR has a thing tomorrow in North Texas for commercial as well, early in the morning, 7:30. So if you're on the commercial side, That's our Q4, our last event of the year. And Rick has a lot of stuff going on as well. But he's ready. He's fired up for beginning of the year to get everything going. So anything, reach out, text us, text the group, and go from there. All right, guys. Judy, was there anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Come on, y'all. Bye.